Here's Greg. I'm going to tell you, I took a stand when I get to Australia what party I'm voting for. The Australian Labor Party. Why? Well, it suits me. It might not suit you, but it suits me, mate. I'll tell you why. I'm a pro horse racing. I've studied, I was reading papers in Melbourne. Are we breeding wrong? Well, here it went woke. We were breeding too many horses, and and I get run down for being in horse breeding and bloodstock match. I've been reading documents. So we got a whole vegan movement or a whole anti-horse racing movement, but they don't read the files of what the statistics and everything are coming out of the University of Melbourne on this industry that is changing. There's less horse slaughter in Australia and less injury. So, am I against horse racing? I think we can work with education, statistics, and data that it is a viable part of the Australian economy. Who promotes that? What political party would not go against it? The Australian Labor Party. There's things with us, nobody can have everything one way. Taxes are high, or are they coming down? They're coming down. What I see is reading Heisenberg's study of the end of growth. Your growth cycles are dropping. Yeah. And the inflationary cycles are going down too. So what do we know about Canadian politics? Well, we know Stephen Harper was a libertarian, right? He broke democracy. And we got all these, read Elizabeth, I don't want you to be partisan, but she wrote a book on whistle stops across Canada. And it was called Losing Democracy. That's one book you can read. Then read Jane Jacobs on these accolade schools. Read Margaret Atwood, Payback. And understand what's happening in the United States at $37 trillion deficit. These are systems of what we call non-fractional, the fractional reserve banking, which means we create these intellectual investment schemolas like commodity markets and everything, oil market, now the housing market. They were never commodities, housing. So we have Farm Aid and we have everything going.